Here's a public legal payment demand video against Eric Louis O'Shea, aka the White Devil, under the company name Vet Disability Health, which is an uncredited company. Let me explain. Eric Louis O'Shea owes $5,000 in rental payments in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam for his villa that he's renting in District 2. And through our investigation, we have found out that he is also scamming American U.S. veteran soldiers of millions, potentially millions of dollars. And I'm going to explain that to you right now. May 31st, we received a call and request from our then agent partner that their client would like to come and visit our villa for rent. And we agreed. We scheduled the appointment, and Eric came and we gave him the full tour of the property. Within 30 minutes, Eric decided to take the property, and he will to rent the property and sign contract. He decided he would like to make payment that exact same day, and so we agreed to meet up later. Here you can see his signature on the document, agreeing to the monthly rental of $5,000 per month. And he made a deposit in the amount of $20,000. That's 3 months deposit and the first month rent, with $20,000 in cash, pictured here. I'll add that in the 10 years of doing this business, I've never had a client make a deposit by cash with such a large sum of money, and that's something that you should note as we go through this story. However, the owner agreed, and we finalized the deal. So now let's skip ahead. Now, as working as a broker and property manager of this property, I would like to add as well that this becomes a very big project when a client does decide to take the home, because the home has to be catered to the client's individual needs. And also adding that there's a lot of repairs that will need to be done, preparation, painting, etc. And also noting that this is in Vietnam, where 100% of the properties are not ready to be moved in. Nothing is in perfect condition here. And so, add that to the equation, this ends up being a full-time job that we have to do. And note that the many hours that me and my team have to put into such a project becomes very numerous and sometimes overwhelming to prepare, and sometimes even to go against what the property owner may not be willing to do, that sometimes that we pay out of our own pockets just so that we have a satisfied client, and that we have a good reputation, and that we provide a good service. So with that in mind, I would like to submit these videos as evidence of our conversations regarding the preparation of Eric's villa.
So, want to check. Yeah, this should be fixed to
good example
light.
Here, a $5,000 a month villa, and the light switches are not working.
Oh, there's one light bulb not working. Alright, 2 switches. Unknown on. Oh, that goes for the light outside. Balcony light. Center 1, do you see anything now? Center 1, we're not sure. And okay, so 1 light not working, 1 light bulb, and 1 light switch. It's not working. So we're no difficult, right? Light fixtures. You want? As you said, that was a little bit hard to close. We can check.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think we can make it easier.
That was a comment about wood sliding doors that were not closing properly.
Note, make the door easier to open. Okay. So in this room, we have the stone table. Alright, so now we are in bedroom 2. That's a stone. Okay. This place in front of the sofa table downstairs. That's perfect. It's a great size. It's a big sofa, big table. It fits perfectly. Okay.
Okay, this next lady who is about to start talking is his assistant named Foong. She's going to be coming in this story later as well.
Yeah. That's right. Smart home app controls that and the large gate downstairs as well. Yeah. So just recap, we have 2 chairs. Oh, these 2 chairs. Adding to list, 2 ex-office chairs. So in sauna, we have this chair. This is another armchair. light bulb is working. I don't think anyone has used this a lot either. Yeah. It's a hot stone. Yeah, and you just drop some water. Check for getting a new cover for this. Meantime, definitely needs cleaning. So
$5,000 a month villa. Why is it 30?
Okay. Oh, I wasn't recording. Just recap. Man, I wasn't recording. Just a quick overview. Okay, swing chair. Armchair is not here. We have 3 tea tables. These was a gift that I bought for the house, by the way. Yep. Okay. Let's see.
$5,000 a month villa, and the owner has stickers on the as labels on the light switches. Insane.
Where is that? Oh, over there? I can't see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, 1 AC for this room. Oh, super bright. 1 light, 1 desk. Man, this is okay. So that chair seat cushion should be changed. We have 1 drying rack and 1 2-in-1 LG. This is washer and dryer. This is a pool cleaning machine. That's what the service guys, they use that. This is a grill. I don't know where this just came from. Maybe the owner just donated it. All right, so let me just, okay, we got the umbrella confirmed. Okay, swimming pool, trees. It's supposed to be here.
Look at the wood on this deck.
And I don't know
terrible.
If he still wants
Look
to
at all these
use
things that I have to prepare.
These are kind of bad condition, so I was thinking.
She put it inside it.
Yeah, do you want to just remove them?
Yeah.
I think they're just old, and I'm sourcing right now for the pool.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe put like a bamboo barrier.
Yeah. Oh, bamboo would be nice. Yeah.
Bamboo here.
Okay.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, absolutely right.
And a treadmill upstairs.
Okay.
Where the washing machines, one of the machines.
Okay. All right, treadmill. Oh, cool. So you're running. All right. Running with the Riverview maybe in front of you, something like that. Maybe facing the Riverview or facing this way. Yep. Okay. Free weights here. Incline machine probably in this corner here. And a treadmill upstairs. Noted on that.
So that should just give you an idea of some of the preparations. This was just the first meeting that, before he checked into the house. We also had our maid cleaning there to do the cleaning. Of course, we had to get internet set up. We had to check, water and electricity bill amount. There's a number of things that we have to do, and I'm not going to bore you with all of those details, but it's a lot. And as I said earlier, it's a full-time job, doing this type of work and preparing, a large home and villa of this size, especially when, homes are not ever ready to any type of international standards, as of yet. So let's get to the money, shall we? Now we have audio recordings of Mr. Eric confirming the amounts of money that he would pay, as he confirmed with our agency team, property management, and the owner that he will be making full payment of 1 year. And so here's the recording.
1,000 times 10. So that would be only 5 months. So that would be 10 months. It wouldn't be 11 months.
Right.
So then what? So what's the total amount for 11 months?
So 11 months is a total of $55,000.
55,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
55,000 for the total.
Divided by 11. Okay, so that's what we'll send. Then we'll send 55,000.
Okay.
Because I want to do the 11 months. That's where my confusion was. I thought, yeah, it was just my confusion then. So then we'll send a wire instead of the 50,000. Will be 55,000.
All right, so you heard it loud and clear there, folks. How much did he say he would send? $55,000. And let's see how much he sent. So as you can see here, he only sent $49,500, deducting $5,500. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because he's a racist prick. He knew that we as the agency and property management team, that we only get paid by commission. We don't get salary payment for all the work that we do. And he knew that this Aboriginal American, dark-skinned, copper-color, black male was going to receive the benefits of this deal. He cut me out of the deal. He on purposefully only sent the amount subtracting our agency property management compensation exactly to the dollar. Oh, the story gets juicier. He then tries to accuse our maid staff of robbing him of $12,000 and $15,000. Wait, is it 12,000 and 50, or 12,000 to 15,000? Because those are two different things. Is it a total of $27,000? I'm just now seeing that actually, and so he goes on these bipolar tirades. Well, one minute he's kind and gentle and cordial, and the next he's this angry psychopath. And I'm thinking maybe he's a vet, maybe he hit his head or had some traumatic experiences. So I gave him kind of the benefit of the doubt, to be honest, right, in the beginning. And so this is before he decides not to pay, by the way. This is leading up to it. He decides to accuse my maid. But I want to point this out. I want to point this out to lay the case that this guy, he paid us $20,000, as I showed you, right, for a deposit. He sent another $49,500 to pay to the landlord, right, deducting our commission, agency commission. And he has just lying around his house $12,000 and $15,000. What? So this guy is just caked up. He's loaded. And I'm bringing that point up because clearly this guy has the ability to pay us our agency fee. Clearly he has the means if he can just randomly lose $12,000 and $15,000. Clearly he's able to pay this amount to us, but he won't, and he'll allow the two agencies that worked on this case and my staff and my team to suffer. So long story short, he comes back with an apology. Remember I told you about his bipolar behaviors? Here it is. Good morning. I've gone through hours of footage. I cannot say with 100% certainty that the culprit is the maid. Please do not terminate her or go to the police. After going through the footage, there are two people that looks like they could have done it. One, unfortunately, is someone I trusted and have known for 9 months. With this doubt, I do not want to impact your employer's life in any way. Well, okay. Too late for that, buddy. Other than just simply ask the question, and that's all. I'm pretty sure she would say no, as my friend did already. It's just a shitty situation and a tough lesson learned. However, I will not be okay with pursuing the maid with 100% certainty. Please stand down in termination, as I never asked this, and we will not be reporting her to the police. Thank you for your understanding. My apologies for this unfortunate situation. So, he puts our office into a cold red situation. We're thinking, oh my God, this maid has stolen $15,000 from our client. What the hell? First of all, right? And then he comes back to say, oh, maybe it was some bar girls that he met at the bar and brought back to have a little house party, and they were, swinging their panties around and having a nice big pool or jacuzzi session, and one of those girls slipped into his pockets. Well, I told you he's new to town, and any of my expats who have lived here for any number of days longer than 2, you would know not to leave $15,000 in your pocket when you bring some shorty to the house. But anyway, that's another story. He then says, it has been very frustrating for me. However, I will not be okay knowing a possible innocent woman was punished for something she did not do. Money comes and goes. Integrity and honesty are important. Integrity and honesty are important. Can we roll back to the part where you said you would send $55,000 and you didn't? Yeah, let's go back to that honesty part, if we shall. I guess that's the purpose of this video. And then he says, actually, stand down completely with the maid and no reason to ask her anything now. So he completely dropped the accusation and dropped the case completely, because he know that his hoes that he had at his crib was actually the ones who stole that money from him at some time in the night when he had multiple females in his residence doing all kinds of unknown things. Yeah. Side note, he says here he would like to send this money for the reason of executive office lease instead of home rental. Well, he's not using it as an office. Is this tax fraud, tax evasion? Yeah, I don't think you can do tax write-off if it's not for business purposes. Oh, side note. So after he sent the wrong amount and didn't send the full balance, he then sends all other payments to every other supplier, like getting new air cons. This is $51 million, a 50% deposit. For that, meaning the total amount is 102.8 million Vietnam dong, which is roughly the amount that he owes our agency. So it shows that this guy, again, he has the ability to pay. He's refusing to pay. So then Eric changes up his words completely. How about that? What's that? He was talking about honesty, integrity, something. Okay, so he breaks his word of sending the entire yearly balance, and then says he's going to pay the fee $500 each month. End of discussion. So now he's back to his bipolar being an asshole. And okay, we were fine with that. That was 3 months ago. He owes 3 months of $500 each month. Received nothing. So again, he has broken his word multiple times in this case, and he's refusing to pay now. So I'm skipping ahead quite a lot here, but I want to give you, the main gist of this case. So we decide, hey, we need to go to the office in their office and talk about this. Okay, let's resolve if there's some issue or whatever the case may be. The deal is done. The contracts are signed. He's legally obligated to all of these payments. So we go to the office, and the entire office is empty. He has moved from his office. His entire staff, these tables, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is like 12, almost over 12 people, 15 people, I think. He moved the whole office of 15 plus people to avoid paying us? Strange. Alright, so here we are. The client is unwilling to pay, not willing to communicate, not willing to have a meeting, not willing to answer phone calls or reply to emails, to make any type of resolution or payment arrangement whatsoever. Okay, so we get our attorneys involved, and the next steps are preparation for a demand letter, which my attorneys prepared, and now they're ducking us and avoiding to receive the demand letter, which is the reason why I prepared this video. So some of you might be asking, well, why are you putting this on the internet, etc.? Because we've tried every method known to man. We've tried visiting his home. Here's messages from our last attempt, a delivery attempt, that Foong, the assistant, would not take. Let me show you the story from the delivery person. So for the shipper's safety for now, I've actually removed his name since they appear to be threatening violence at this point. So this was on September 18, around 4 o'clock p.m. The shipper's testimony here. So I have a delivery on Road 66 in Taotian. The office moved for some reason. I'm just a shipper, gotta do work. I only make $12K for this delivery, so I asked the office lady, who is Foong, by the way, he had Foong's phone number, if she could tell me where the new office is so that I can deliver it, because it's a hand delivery, very important. The lady asked me what is inside. I said, I don't know. I'm just a shipper. What can I know? And then she said, if you don't know what you are shipping, then you shouldn't do this because you might die because of it one day. Hold up, what the fuck? Is that a threat? Is that a threat? First of all, side note, Miss Foong, I don't know who raised you, but for you to talk to basically a child, you're a grown-ass adult, and you're gonna threaten a child, a teenager, whatever, that who is delivering, just delivering a letter to you, you're gonna threaten him with death? What the hell is wrong with you? You know, I'm getting sick and tired of you evil people who take advantage of others and refuse to pay them what they deserve and what is owed to them. And then to go out of your way to threaten. Okay, let me calm down. So he continues to say, which is very hurtful. I was surprised. I'm just doing my job. I'm not robbing anybody or doing anything bad. She refused to give me any information, stopped me from doing my job, and threatened me for no reason. So I have to deliver to client Eric home. I rang the doorbell. I called and waited, but no answer. So I have to leave it in front of the house, which the photos that I scrolled through earlier. He sent us just photos for our records, you know, that he at least attempted to do his, you know, the delivery. So I have to leave in front of his house and continue with my job because I've already lost some time and I have other clients. And so this is what, you know, when you're making a legal demand here in Vietnam for payment, there's a letter that states, hey, here's the money that's owed. We would like for you to come and make payment. Let's arrange a meeting, or you know, whatever the next course, next steps that your attorney advises you to do. This is all that we were delivering to them, and they're threatening the staff with death. Come on now, what is this? What really is this? All right, so here's our demand. This is what we're looking for. Eric, we would like for you to contact us immediately and make payment. Make the full balance payment. We sign off and we go our separate ways. We want nothing more to do with you and your evil minions. We're done. After you make payment, the full balance payment of the full year of the contract, which is stated by the contract that you signed, we will part ways. You are the definition. You are the definition of evil. So we're done with that. But you will not continue to keep our staff suffering. The names of people who still need to be paid: Tui, Yan, Win, Lorca, Dat, Hui. Those are just some of the names that I'm looking at right now. And our company also has other expenses, and to cover our time and our hours. And this is a deal that has been done, and you're not paying the full balance of the fee because what? You're racist? this needs to stop. So, in conjunction, we figured that this evil asshole is probably not going to pay. He has an opportunity to pay, and we can stop this. But if you don't, well, I'm not going to stop. And so the next part, we're going to go into what else this evil fuck is doing. What else is he getting into that is ruining people's lives? Well, next up, stay tuned. The white devil is still at work. Side note, before we get into the totality of this guy's evil, we have put up a GoFundMe. If anyone would like to help us to support us at this time, when you're working, you're taking out so much time to prepare a video like this, and I'm putting so many hours and days and weeks into preparation like this. You're not taking on other work, and so there's loss of income. It just caused a domino effect of BS for our company, and it's uncalled for. It has no purpose, no reason at all for us to be treated this way. So we do have a GoFundMe. And another side note, some of you might be asking the question, whoa, wait up. Where's the owner in all of this? Like, why isn't the owner stepping in, demanding that the client fulfills the signed contract, making payments or making adjustments to the payments that were already made? Like, why isn't she stepping in to resolve the situation? Miss Lung Mai Zung from Hanoi, why are you not stepping in to help? Well, she's received over $50,000, right, up front, and the last two deals that I brought her over the several years that I've been managing this property, I never brought her a deal like that. But I bring her a deal that brings her over $50,000, and within a few days, and now she doesn't care. She's received her money. Oh, the people who work for me and do all of this work, all the work that I do, she doesn't do any of that work of the preparation, by the way. And many of the times she's fighting me on solutions. Hey, I think this solution will be better because it will protect the house against da-da-da. She's fighting because it will cost more money, and she's received so much money, and she's rich. Come on, it gets wild. It gets wild. But I bring that up too just to show you, man, we're getting screwed on both sides. The owner who we do the work for doesn't care. It's her property. We're bringing her the deal, and the client doesn't care. Go figure. All right. So let's get into it. Again, this guy's name is Eric Lewis O'Shea, a.k.a. the White Devil. Company name Vet Disability Health. Again, this is an unaccredited office. Now, why do I say it's unaccredited? Because through my further research, it appears that you're not allowed to offer these services if you're not accredited, meaning that he is doing these services illegally. He is committing scam fraud. All right. He's robbed me and our team of $5,000 of broker agency property management fees, and he's scamming American U.S. soldier veterans. Let's get into it. Go to his page on Facebook, Veterans Disability Health. He has a website as well, also full of similar bull shit. We help veterans get what they deserve. No, you don't. So go to this page and let's look at the very first comment. It's making a post about observation of a holiday. And the first comment here by Kevin Rogers, well, if it's not a scam, make it interesting. Hold on, let's see, there's 3 more comments here. Lisa Smith says, this is a scam. Funny how they only post when closed and no other info. No better than a pickpocket on the street. Well, damn. What you talking about, lady? While they did not get my rating increased, they do not communicate at all. I Another lady said that. They use the VA being slow and not updating your rating quick enough to squeeze more money out of you. I actually do not recommend this company at all. So it sounds like they're taking advantage that, a government process, may be slow. We all know government process is slow. And they're using that as an opportunity to squeeze more money, because every time they do some type of processing, from what I understand, they're charging people thousands of dollars every time they do one document. And here's the kicker. It appears that they do a document on their behalf that they can do themselves. The second comment here, Jordan Adams, don't pay them. They're not an accredited VA claim manager. They're not allowed illegally to be doing this. And their fees are far above the maximum fees VA regulations allow. What is going on here? What's really going on? Then I spotted another thing, and you can go to his Facebook page. You can see this yourself. Go to the Facebook page and go to the review section, and you'll see what I'm looking at here. And thank you, Doug Tillotson. He made a reply to this post. These comments have absolutely nothing to do with Veterans Affairs. Good note, because you read it, it's an appreciation, Donna Marine. Who's Donna Marine? I sincerely appreciate your efforts for helping me my trading. What trading? This ain't a stock company. Just 7 working days. I've been making successful withdrawal weekly. Awesome, unbelievable. I see why everyone recommend you everywhere on Facebook. No hidden charges. So smooth. Whoa. So, look, and then it says if you're interested to trade and earn money through Forex and Bitcoin. This is not a Forex Bitcoin company. So what I'm noticing is that what this asshole is doing is, because he's getting people who are trying to warn others to not do business with this scammer. They're making the negative post saying, hey, don't do it, we don't recommend. And the reason why he still has a high score, I think he has 4.1 or something like that, is because he's paying, probably going to Fiverr, or paying or making even fake accounts himself, and putting 5-star reviews, fake 5-star reviews on his Facebook page, so that it offsets the number, and it makes it seem like he has all these people. But he's even terrible at doing that, because the goddamn fake reviews is talking about Bitcoin and Forex, and this ain't no Bitcoin Forex company. God damn. Alright, Jordan Adams wrote, federal law and VA regulations require accreditation that this company does not have. Federal law also does not allow companies to charge you if it's your first filing. If your case goes to higher level review or appeal, then the service may charge reasonable compensation. The VA considers all fees above 33.3% of your back pay to be unreasonable. Wait a minute. Well, what is he charging? 33.3%. You mean he's charging you over 30? You mean you fought for a country and you got injured, lost a leg, went blind, or whatever disability that you have, and he's taking over a third of your monthly benefits? Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Is this real? Attached is a link to read these regulations for yourself. Information to submit a petition to the Office of the General Counsel to dispute unreasonable fees. This is a federal authority over these matters, so please, if you pay this company's illegal fees, I urge you to submit a petition. Look, guys, if there's anybody out there, please follow this. If not for yourself, then for your fellow veterans. Let's stop these people from getting rich. Just leisurely, losing $12,000 and $15,000 just leisurely hanging around in your pockets, kind of rich, and because you had some holes in your house and they robbed you and they took it out of your pocket. Yeah, that kind of rich. Yeah. Let's stop those people from getting rich from illegal fees from our fellow vets. If you send me a private message, I'll answer your question. So, great job, Jordan Adams, on that part too. Wow. Okay, guys. Now check this out. So this is from Gus Baldovino. Yes, I made a huge mistake using this company. I get it. People need to get paid for their services. Gus, you are absolutely right, dog. People do need to get paid for their services, dog. Hey, Gus. Hey, man, I owe you a beer for that statement alone. When you provide a service for people, you deserve to be paid for your services. Hey, side note, I agree with Gus 100,000% on that. Let's continue. I'll admit, I knew the deal from the beginning. However, was worth 50%? Well, stop the press. So remember when we said, whoa, remember when it's illegal to charge over 33.3%? Gus here is saying that he's charging 50%. Bro, these people risk their lives to serve the country, and this douchebag is taking 50% of their benefit for what they sacrificed for? This guy is an evil asshole. I'm telling you, this story is about the white devil. Hell no! Even worse, I go to Dr. Blindsided by questioning about my stomach issues and skin irritations, which was not what I needed to get checked for because I had none of those issues? Wait a minute. So you saying that this guy is sending his clients and asking them to make disability claims on things that they are not disabled in? Is that so that he can increase the financial benefits? So is he also committing a scam on the U.S. government too? Is he scamming not only me, my staff, and U.S. veterans, but also the U.S. government? Oh, that's interesting, bucko. That's real interesting. So basically just lie and say, yes, I have these issues. Wow. No, I felt pretty stupid. Few emails, little phone communication. So again, going back to how this guy doesn't respond. Yes, Gus, we know all too well how this guy doesn't respond. So it appears that when he's scamming you, he doesn't respond. Few emails, very little phone communication. Yeah, we know all about that. Yeah, the reason for this video, i.e. Look at what Gus says next. Veterans taking advantage of veterans. Sad. Yes, that is sad. How in the hell can you call yourself a soldier and you're doing this to your fellow soldiers? How is this allowed, and how has he not been dealt with yet? Alright, so let me give you a little bit more evidence here. So after people make real reviews about this scamming company, he then goes and he makes these fake reviews. I mean, look at this. The confidence and trust has been what I craved for in an expert trader. What is she talking about? Well, I'm investing $1,000 with Miss Moore's birthday. I made $17,000. If not, look, this is a fake. Look at the next one. Weeks ago, scrolling through and reading posts and reviews just like you're doing now, and has had no intention of investing a penny in Bitcoin platform. What? This is not a Bitcoin platform. So he fills his page with these fake reviews to override and to bring all those real reviews down to the bottom. Here's Melissa's Kate testimony. Not an approved VA disability lawyer. I cannot stress that enough. They ask for money up front and for thousands afterwards, which according to federal regulations for disability filing assistance is illegal. My disability got increased before they helped me file, and they told me they wouldn't give me a refund or go through with helping me to get the remaining claims increased unless I paid the initial fee again. Wow. 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 Now here's another kicker that I would like to point out, Christopher Knox. So basically there are a bunch of people that think they know what they're doing, but really they don't. And then they take your money. They're asking for a lot of information, and if they get your e-benefits account, keep that in mind, your e-benefits account, who's to say they won't change your deposit information to their own accounts? Yolanda responded, that's why we aren't supposed to give that to anyone, LOL. So essentially, by giving this scam company all of your information, and especially your e-benefits account, that's like giving to someone your ATM card and the PIN code to just go and take money, or even to your entire account, or the entire account. Which, like you said, they can just change who they transfer money to. Dude. Mr. Omar stepped in through the barrage of fake reviews. Stay away from this people. They are not for your best interest. They are a bunch of liars and will tell you nothing that you can already do for yourself. Do not give them your login information with the Veteran Affairs. DM me if you need information on what they've done to me, another victim. So this looks like another fake review here, and then Miss Beth stepped in and said, "Stay away from this company. They are cruel people taking veterans' money. They get your money. After that, the phone lines are down, or they had an emergency and had to close or move." Whoa! Hold up! Hold up, Miss Beth. That's exactly what happened to me. He took my money. He stopped answering the phone, and then his office moved. Why is this story sounding so goddamn familiar? Wow. So Beth says, "I beg you, do not use these people. If you ask me, Eric's partner that was found dead all of a sudden needs investigation." Dang, Miss Beth, what you talking about now? Hey, I ain't no attorney, but I do know there are no statutes of limitations on murder. I'll just leave that as another side note too. Allegedly. Another victim, Rich Kennedy, they took $2,500 US, and they argued with me over payments they received but lost records to. Wow. Stay away. Do not let them take your hard money so he can live his lavish double lifestyle. Wow. So this is another person calling him a devil. I told you he's the white devil. This is not just my words. Finally, someone corroborates my accurate statement. So he can live his lavish double lifestyle. He lives to people who gives positive feedback, are set up to make him look like the great I am. He took my hard money. He lied. He always had a problem with phone or computer, dead, always something. Then he drafted last money and it was over. He refused to even take our calls. So it sounds like he had this guy's account. Remember we were talking about that e-benefits account, right? So it sounds like he had access to this guy's account, put in his banking information, took all of this guy's money, and then refused all of the veteran benefits. He took all of this veteran's benefit money and refused to even take phone calls. But I promise he's fixing to be busted. I can say this now because it's over for him. He still portrays the good VA healer. Well, I have news for all of you. Stay tuned for part 2. He didn't even refund a penny. Why? Because he is a shankster. Man, oh man. Then Beth says his new name is Eric Lewis Power. Now, folks, this should tell you a lot about him. Miss Beth, keep it real. I want to have a beer with Miss Beth. I'm telling you, I do want to have a beer with Miss Beth too. I swear. She keeps it a buck. Another victim by Tiffany Share. Don't recommend this company. Is not worth it. Find a Nova advocate. They are knowledgeable by VA. So I hope that this also is a warning to soldiers out there, to veterans. Please, I hope this helps somebody as well. Ricky responds. He's back again. He says, "I agree. Eric is a con artist. He took $1,600 and refused to answer our calls. He said, 'I am done with you.'" Wow. He said, "I am done with you." I've heard that tone as well. So these are corroborating stories, people. Stay away, people. I'm begging you. Don't waste your money. So here looks like another potential fake review. And then Beth Simpson again. What's up, Beth? Stay away. They waited till they got our last payment, and Eric's exact words was, "F you." You know what that means. So sad, but I will show them. So this is how this guy is. This is who he is. This is his true character. It's time to pay up, bucko. So, this is amazing. This is overwhelming amount of victims who have come out and have been, attempted to be silenced by Eric. And I was able to reach out and, doing my investigative reporting here, putting my investigative reporting hat on. And I was able to reach out to them because I wanted to see, what their actual stories were. And I got in touch with about 5 military, active or retired personnel who were scammed by Eric and his company, Vet Disability Help. And this one particular lady's sister and a black Aboriginal American who was scammed by him as well. And I do see a lot of his victims are minorities. It is a good mixture of people, but I do see a lot of minorities are being affected by this scam as well. Miss Yolanda, she wrote back to me, "Wow, I remember Eric, shake my head. Yes, I had a bad experience with this company. They handled my claim as if they had no experience with claims at all. They did nothing for me but upload my documents and even did that incorrectly." She then says, as far as we asked, did they charge you for this? Yes. $2,000 or $3,000. I cannot remember. It's been a few years. The issues I had with them, they had me claim everything, even things I didn't have diagnosis for. So going back to, is he scamming the U.S. government by trying to increase the benefits on false claims? What is this? That sounds like a double fraud here. So if I said I have foot pain, but it was never seen for my foot, they claimed it. The VA is not going to grant disability on something I have no diagnosis for. They did this with multiple issues, and it made my claims file a complete mess. They uploaded some of my docs with notes to them attached, sticky notes. Wow, like doing scanning the document, and it still has sticky notes. It's covering important details on the actual document. It's crazy. Which means they didn't read them, or else they would have known to take them off before uploading. She goes on, they uploaded a shitload of my documents upside down. I kid you not, they are still in e-benefits upside down. I sent an email with about 17 attachments of files that they did not upload. That's when I got sick of them and took my claim over and uploaded them myself. Well, congratulations on that. She goes on, I had already started learning the process from various Facebook groups and saw that they were scamming me. But it was too late for my money because I was already in the contract, but I still took over my claim. They didn't care because they were getting their money. This next part here is one of the most horrendous part of this story, and I think we'll bring this to a close after this. So right, that's what hurts the most, that he's a vet in doing this to people. I told these people details about my sexual assault, only for them to turn around and do absolutely nothing with the information. I don't understand why go through all of that just to take people's money. It doubles down on the trauma, and at the time, I was happy that they were all the way across the country because no telling what I would have done if they were local. I hear you, sis. I hear you. And so, they wouldn't even sexual assault these people, and as I said, straight devils. So here's the story of the white devil, and so we expect to hear from you, Eric. We expect payment. We expect payment immediately. And if you don't, then I've connected with so far 5 individuals who are ready. One guy who already has an attorney and got the process going. So we'll take this all the way. But I guarantee you don't want me to be involved because I have the tenacity of a pit bull. When I bite down on something, I don't let go.